Hello and welcome to, well, I'm going to be going over this new quest, the City of Senntisten. And yeah, I'm doing it on my Iron Man account, but this isn't the Iron Man video for the week or anything. It's just kind of, I said I was going to do it and I wanted to, I just couldn't find the time to sit down and just play through. But I'm here now and we're going to get straight started, so we must do something about the eggs. Oh, yes, of course we'll accept that. Thank goodness you are safe. We thought we'd almost lost you at the Battle of the Monolith. If it wasn't for Azanadra, I don't think I'd still be here. Azanadra? I'm not sure what to make of him. When I first met him, I was pleasantly surprised, but he wasn't the monster I made him out to be in my head. But then with that betrayal, I wonder, was it all an act? Acting isn't really his thing. From what happened at the Monolith, I get the sense he is a bit conflicted. Well, regardless, the outpouring of shadow anima from the monolith has agitated the eggs. I don't think we have much time left. We need to do something now. What do you propose? We should head into the Elder Halls. I've been working with a mutual friend of ours. Oh, who's that? Since we last met, I sought out Reldo. You didn't quite tell me the whole truth there, did you? Though, I do understand why. His secret wasn't mine to tell. Indeed, we all have our secrets, and often good reason to keep them. Shall we head in? Yeah, let's go have a look then. I'm quite excited about this quest. I just sort of caught up with the story of all the other quests, just because it had been so long since I'd done any quests, I'd kind of forgot. Really interesting, and I'm quite excited about all of this. So, let's speak with Ariane, okay. I knew you'd still be kicking around, and at the centre of things. Charos? I always struggle with this one. Charos? I'm going to go Charos, and if that really triggers people, please let me know. Good to see you. Is Thok not with you? Not on this one, unfortunately. Don't get me wrong, there was never a dull moment with Thok, but his brand of hit first, what even are questions, would probably be a bad idea down here. It's also refreshing to have a partner of intellect again. Ariane here is a delight. She has a beautiful mind. Oh, stop, your charms don't work on me, Charos. Besides, you have me beat when it comes to enchantments. In fact, Charos and I have been having discussions about... Now, let's not get into that just yet, Ariane. All in good time. Besides, we have more pressing concerns. Right, yes, the eggs. The Battle of the Monolith caused an outpouring of shadow anima. The eggs are on the verge of hatching. It's chilling to think that the Elder Gods could be reaching out to touch them any moment now. We've been mulling over potential solutions, but welcome new insight. The way we see it, there are two core issues: how to stop the eggs from hatching and how to stop the elders from touching them. Oh, okay. Destroying isn't a good shout, draining probably isn't either, hiding isn't going to stop them from ever hatching. We could fight the Elder Gods or we could move them. Again, moving them might, like, agitate them. Could we fight the Elder Gods? That sounds ridiculous, but I don't know, like... With a World Guardian, so maybe we could. I was about to suggest we could fight the Elder Gods, then realised what a silly... that was such a silly idea. Okay, quite. Good job you didn't suggest it then. We won't tell anyone otherwise. I mean, moving them seems the next... Oh, but then how the hell are we going to move those eggs, man? Could drain them? We could drain the eggs, stall or stop them from hatching? That was my first thought, to starve them. From Charos' own research, that appears to have been precisely what Guthix was doing for many ages. Also, my own history with such a plan was, well, I don't really want to go there again. Also, unfortunately for us, the flow of anima to this place is incredible, unlike anything I've seen before, such that draining them would be akin to bailing water out of a sinking boat using a thimble. If we had 1 million people with thimbles, perhaps, or a handful of powerful buckets... Say, like some gods on our side? It might help keep things at an equilibrium, but they'd need to concentrate on nothing else. I thought, though I doubt the elders would stand by and let it happen. Hey, you two. Apologies, we do get wrapped up in our thinking sometimes. I fear things have come to too much of a head for this solution to be the answer now. Regardless, it's not something we could easily achieve here, given we're sat in this nexus of anima flow. Alone, it's not the solution. We could... See, what's the difference between hide and move? We'll go hide. What about hiding them, either with magic or in another place? I doubt there'd be anything we could do with magic. All magic effectively comes from the Elder Gods. Whatever we could achieve, they could undo. As for physically hiding them, where in the universe could they not go? Both good points. Same with move them, we gotta destroy them. Kerapak managed to destroy the Stone of Jazz using other Elder artifacts. Maybe we could do similar with these eggs. Likely, it's possible, but I don't think that's advisable. I concur with Ariane. See where Kerapak is now, though I imagine the fallout would be a million times worse. Yeah, you're probably both right. There is literally no option, move them. How about moving them from here? They'd absorb less anima. True, that could help give us more time, though moving something like these safely, that's no simple task. I could help on the safety side. I created some abyssal stabilizers one time for a particularly nasty prank, don't ask, which I should be able to adapt to for these eggs. Still, such magic would be beyond any of us. We need a powerful ally to assist with such a plan. Indeed, and one not unwilling to expel the amount of power this would take. Okay, one completely selfless god coming up. That's it, we could combine two of those ideas, move the egg somewhere away from the heart and drain them of anima. We can at least buy ourselves some more time. It's a start. We'll need some spare gods for the latter part. Seren and the council should be able to help there, though maybe not with the moving part. Next problem, the Elder Gods would notice. They'll come after the eggs. Right, so we need to figure out a location. It needs to be a place we can defend from Elder Gods, away from major cities, but not out in the open. Random location, a city, somewhere in the open. I don't know. None of those sound like good ideas. I'm stumped. I'm out of ideas, sorry. Oh no! Oh, okay, we're good. Azanadra, perhaps I can be of assistance. Azanadra, why are you here? I'm not here under orders, if that is your meaning. Indeed, in the first time since I pledged fealty to Zaros, I have no orders. Do not misunderstand me. My loyalties still lie very much with Zaros. I trust his plans with the monolith to benefit of all. Even given what he said? And what about his orders not to concern yourself with these eggs? I took that to mean in the moment, as there was something of more importance, I'm guessing, namely retrieving the locator. But orders or not, I could not stand idly by. I do not believe Zaros knew the effect his departure would have, and there is a way I can help. A likely story. Shh, give him a chance. Pipe down, you two. We didn't say anything. We're hearing this tall gentleman out. Ben Yorks and Ariane, I also wish to make up for my slight against you both. The last time I was here, I left rather abruptly. Now, I just want to help. We figure we should move the eggs to somewhere away from this anima flow, a place where we can defend should we need to. We're a bit stumped though, so if you have any suggestions, we're all ears. So is Azanadra these days? It seems I've never seen a bunny quite like it. Hey, I still like him, you shouldn't make fun. Indeed, moving the eggs was our best plan, but we didn't have a how or a where. I'm Charos, by the way. Azanadra, a friend of Ben York's, is a friend of mine, even if they no longer consider me as such. How do you consider Azanadra? I don't know, he's kind of a friend, but he's like... You know, he did kind of go behind our backs to go for Saradomin's crown, but then again, I'm not the biggest fan of Saradomin, so... But then the Majorat have always been, like, crafty, haven't they? Like, look at Sliske, he was cool. Like, he was cool, and I loved him, but he wasn't a friend at all. So, I'm gonna say I think we can trust him. I assure you I have no ulterior motive. I believe I can teleport the eggs. Doing so would require a significant amount of power, but it just so happens I have recently gained a sizable reserve. I would gladly sacrifice some to help you enact your plan. Well, that's the first part. I'll get to work calibrating my abyssal stabilizers. They should help make it safe to move the eggs. Excellent. I was literally about to say excellent as well, but excellent, he made a pun. Don't be silly, Azanadra doesn't have a sense of humour. Becoming a god would only have compounded that. Did you have a location in mind?
The elder gods must touch the eggs to hatch them correctly. If they make a direct assault, their young could be destroyed. If they cannot attack themselves, they will send forces both martial and magical. We cannot know who, but they will be powerful. We need a defensible location. We must gather the gods. They can drain the eggs to keep them from hatching. It falls to their followers to hold off whatever is coming. The battle to come will be apocalyptic. The world is at stake. We must keep the fight away from the common people. My agents recently uncovered a location which is both fortified and remote. A place I know well. The City of Senntisten.
Bloody hell, okay. Senntisten. Phew, just as well it wasn't obliterated thousands of years ago, else we'd be in real trouble. It was never destroyed fully. Parts of it still stand buried deep beneath the Varrock dig site. Zamorak only occupied the city. Later, even Saradomin could not destroy it fully, merely build atop it. You know, that might actually work. We cannot do this alone, however. All should be involved in this venture. No more subterfuge. We must stand together regardless of our alliances, our histories, our past betrayals. This moment requires it. Ben Yorks, please come meet me at the Archaeology Guild. There is a more private matter I wish to discuss with you. Go, Charos, and I have things to cover on this end. Very good. I shall await you upstairs in the old Guildmaster's office. And I will not let you down this time. You have my word, if whatever that might still be worth. See you later. So that was Asanadra, huh? Friendly for a Majorat, isn't he? I don't know. He doesn't seem like deceptive, but he obviously is, because he deceived us in Asanadra's quest. Like, that whole thing was just to keep us going while he focused on his tasks. And, you know, this could be the same thing, so I don't think we can trust him. Before that business with Saradomin's crown, I'd have agreed, but now I'm not so sure. Well, the plan is sound. It was our plan after all. He has just helped fill in some blanks. We most definitely can't leave the eggs in the place that was designed to hatch them. We have to move quickly. He did also offer to sacrifice his own power for the move. How many gods would so freely offer such a thing? I see what you mean about him seeming conflicted. If he were human, I'd have read his words as shame? For what it's worth, he was being sincere. Not a word of a lie was spoken, from what I could tell. And you know that I have some experiences where it comes to trickery. Believe me, I was wary when he just showed up again like that, but there's a lot of logic in what he says. We just need to be more vigilant this time. Ever the pragmatist. You should go meet with him. See what he wants to discuss and judge for yourself. Just give him a chance. He did save lives at the Battle of the Monolith after all. I guess I should head to the Archaeology Guild and see what he wants. Off to the old Guildmaster's office it is. So yeah, Asanadra's a god now, isn't he? That's the gist that I got from the Battle of the Monolith, is that he is now a god. Which is really cool, but yeah, I'm wondering where this all goes. I think these quests are absolutely fantastic. If you're one of those people that just holds the spacebar down, don't, honestly. Certainly with the Senntisten, like, Zaros timeline and stuff, it's definitely worth a good listen. What I'm just going to do quickly is go to my audio settings, just because the cutscene stuff is quite quiet. It's as high as it'll go. It's quite quiet compared to the rest of the audio, but I'll edit that out in the video and stuff and sort that. So where are you, Asanadra? I thought that was him then, it's just a clock. He did say upstairs in the guild, did he not? Or did he say downstairs? I can't remember. Oh, this is going all right. Let's just check the quest guide, yeah? I'm not using like a rune wiki or anything. I want to go into this myself. Archaeology Guild campus in his Dr. Nabernick. Upstairs in Guildmaster Tony's old office, out on the balcony. Okay. Ah, there we are. Also, if I sound a little bit tired, it's because I am. It's super early. As soon as I woke up early as well, just to come in to record this and just play. Because as soon as like main daytime starts, I've got no chance. So, I'm glad you came, Ben Yorks. What did you wish to discuss? We've gone over the plan with Ariane and Charos. We could have gone over the plan with Ariane and Charos. It's not about the plan. I don't know if we've ever been friends. Not truly. We've been allies, to be sure. How much did you even know about Majorat when you set me free? Considering what I know now, not much at all. And yet we have continually worked alongside one another. In my estimation, we have achieved much good together. I'm going to go with the ends justify the means. I see. Regardless, for the first time my orders led me to work against you. Zaros wanted you left out of the proceedings. I counselled against it, but that was his order. My loyalty to him will always sit above anything else in my life. That being the case, I'm not sure I can even have friends. How could they ever trust me? What are you saying? I'm not quite sure. I just wanted to acknowledge it with you. I very much wish to regain your trust. I'm unsure how I ever could. Well, risking your life to close a monolith didn't hurt your case. Thanks for that, by the way. I have questioned much since that event, but not once have I questioned that decision. Even if I had known what it would mean for me, I would have still done it so without hesitation. What has it meant for you? You're a god now, yes? Seemingly so. This is just one of many things I have been contemplating. Am I the very sort of false god I once took an affront to? What did I see of where Zaros went? What do I do without orders? I have yet to solidify my thoughts on this. Still, I can take advantage of it in the short term by using my newfound power to move the Elder God eggs. However, in part to reassure you, this is no secret plan, but mostly because we cannot do this alone, we must seek allies. Who should we contact? We need divine intervention. Seek help from Armadillo, Saradomin, Seren and Zamorak. Perhaps Ictharune too, if you can reach him. We will need them to siphon Anima away from the eggs. I'm sure none will pass up the opportunity to grow their power while also saving this world. We will also require whatever military might they can bring. The Elder Gods will not take this lightly. After what happened with Saradomin's crown, however, they also will have difficulty trusting me. Okay, I'll talk to each of them, lay out the plan and try to convince them. Good luck. While you do that, I will cover the preparations for accessing Senntisten. Okay, so we're going to have to go and speak with all the gods now, which is going to be interesting. Which were the four? It was Seren. Yeah, he's asked us to recruit and aid some other gods to form an alliance to defend the Elder Gods once we move them. So Armadillo can... Yeah, we'll start with Armadillo then in Falador. That's fine. Wait, on his tower south of Falador, so we want to go to Port Sarim. Oh, I need to take a drink. I have been talking a lot already. Oh, yeah. Also, I may take... I mean, the plan was for this video to be mainly uncut. But I may end up taking a few beverage breaks because I cannot function without at least, like 12 coffees in the morning. So, yeah. Right, we'll go speak with Armadillo. I'm excited for this quest. I'm really excited about the magic buffs as well. Trying to make magic a bit more, I'm not going to say meta, but a bit more relevant. I've had the Sea Singers stuff for, I don't know, 6 months, 7 months, and I've used 1.3% of its charges just to go to show how kind of unimportant magic's become. Armadillo, how may I be of service? You lay out the plan. Very well, where am I needed? Just like that? Don't you want to hear the rest of the plan? In due time, of course, but I can see clearly on your face a level of urgency. I feel it too. Seren has shown great empathy with the plight of the Avian Sea. Her intentions with the Council have also been worthy, albeit without success so far. However, I have grown uncomfortable with her growing effort on the Council. If she was ours, I would be worried, but thankfully she is not. Hence, I took some time away to visit with my people on Abena, to start preparing for the worst should it happen. You heard of what Azanadra did, though? Stealing Saradomin's crown? The Battle of the Monolith? I did, but I trust in you and your judgment. I also wish to make up for my absence in these matters. If I were here, I might have been able to help. That was easier than I thought it would be. He might trust us, but I don't trust him. He's too quick to get on board. There's something fishy going on. Oh, stop trying to find conspiracies everywhere. This is just who Armadillo is, a protector of the peace. Good. As it should be. I hope it continues to be this easy with whomever else you intend to recruit. As Anadra is at Varrock dig site, he's working to obtain entry to the buried city of Senntisten, where we'll mount our defence. I shall meet him and you there once I've finished my preparations. Also, the reason that I've got magic gear is because it stated that we're going to have to fight off some gargoyles, and of course gargoyles are weak to water spells, so that was that justification. Cool, so Armadillo is on board. I mean, the shadow speech was right, like, maybe he's a little bit eager. I mean, it might just be that he wants to keep the peace, but I don't know, feels quite eager. Icthrin can be found in Saren's council room in Burthorpe Castle. Let's go. As well, the Pontifex Shadow Ring you get is a really cool... I mean, you can get the Pontifex Observation Ring from completing Azanadra's quest, which is cool anyway. But these rings are quite cool. They've got, like, some nice little skilling bonuses. But, right, where's the castle? This is it, isn't it? I got really confused when I first came to this castle. I was like, where is the castle? Because this isn't the castle. This is Burthorpe Games Room. But it's the castle. Right, yep, we are here for the City of Senntisten. Where are we? Where is he? Oh, there. Hello. I was like, where is this guy? This big cat-looking dude. Here we are. Well met, Ben Yorks. Hello. I just want to check I'm pronouncing that right. Icthrin. Oh, see, I had it before and now I've just butchered it. Hello. I'm here because I need your help. You have it always, my friend. What do you require of me? You lay out the plan. I hope you know that I would do anything to help you, but I cannot work with the Majorat. I warned you before, they cannot be trusted. They will eventually betray even their closest allies. About that. I see. I knew it was only a matter of time. But why would you continue to work with Azanadra if you have already felt the sting of his betrayal? It's not his plan, he's just helping out with part of it. He also risked his own life to save mine. He's trying to make amends. I think he's more God now than Majorat. Godhood merely amplifies what you were before. It does not change your core. I am a guardian, a loyal servant of a good friend, as much as I was pre-ascension. Azanadra still calls me Psychopompous in the ancient tongue, but the Majorat are the pompous ones. To a being, they are naught but ego, even those that remained loyal to my father's banner, save for the Purid that was Sliske, but let's not dwell on him. Oh, I wonder if that's what we are. Id and ego. I mean, not Sliske. Well, obviously we're not Sliske, but please spare us the armchair diagnosis. So you won't help? I simply cannot bring myself to ally with the Majorat. Even temporarily, there will always be one that will betray you. Besides, I am lowly compared to the other gods and have no militant followers. I doubt my contribution would make much difference. No, my energy can be put to better use elsewhere. This council's efforts have been futile, and things have come to a head. This plan of yours sounds necessary, but at best it will be a delaying tactic, so I will help you in this world by setting off in search of an alternative solution. Once before I have travelled the length of the universe and back to find a solution to a dire need. I can do so again, but hope this time the solution will not be as damaging as the threat. So, he's out. See, this is the thing, right? Like, they're all so unwilling to side with the Majorat. It makes you question, like, you know, are they just... And I kind of get it, because, like, the Majorat aren't particularly trustworthy, but at the same time, if it's, like, for a good cause, like, I don't know, I'm on both sides at the moment. It's just very difficult to understand who to trust. Lady Saren, we need your help, the councils too. This is to do with the Elder Eggs, isn't it? I felt a change after the Battle of the Monolith. Have they been located? You lay out the plan. Azanadra, no, I will not trust the protection of the eggs to one of my brother's loyalists. Petty sibling rivalry. This one's going to be no help. This is my plan, not Azanadra's, and not Zaros's. With Zaros gone, Azanadra is at a loss. He just wants to help, maybe even make amends. There is no more time left, certainly not enough time for making a perfect garden anymore. Such a shame. I would have loved to see such a wonder. If the situation is as dire as you make out, then it seems I am left with little choice. I'd hoped we'd have more time, but my hand has been forced. Once again, I am left to clear up my brother's mess. But I shall leave the council out of this. They have become too enamoured with me. Besides, this plan of ours will need the strongest military support we can muster. Great. When you're ready, we're establishing our defences in a recovered portion of Senntisten beneath Varrock dig site. I'll need to see this with my own eyes to ensure Azanadra is not still being puppeted by my brother. If things are as you say, what choice do I have but to involve myself? I do not trust anyone other than myself to protect my aunt's offspring. I shall meet you at Senntisten. Okay. Final one is Zamorak? I think. Let's have a look. Talk to Zamorak after you first head to Sarah's. Talk to Moya. Unless I know a way of contacting Zamorak. I kind of don't really, so we're just going to speak with Moya wherever she is. Where are we? There you are. Brilliant. Not going to mess with that dude at all. Well, Guardian, what is it? I need to contact Zamorak. Is that something you could help me with? I could, but for what purpose? I'm his council liaison. I have questions for him, but I need to impress on him the urgency. Plus, this is a matter that directly requires the intervention of gods. Have it your way, but be prepared to come away disappointed. I will teleport you to him, just for this lone request, mind. You're on your own, though. I shall stay here to assist Saren. Yeah, let's go. I'm a bit worried now, but... Oh, this looks lovely. Hey, up, is this... Yeah, this is the area where you go and fight those Seekers and stuff, isn't it? Where is Zamorak, then? That's not him. That's it. Oh, there he is. Brilliant. Yes, I know. You need my assistance. You lay out the plan. I've been catching up on recent events since my return. Moya is my liaison on the council, but my sources suggest there is more going on than you realise. Spies? He's clearly talking about spies, right? Oh, Fee. It's not like the council's plans are secret. Since your return, you've been away? Indeed, I was quelling an uprising of Sarosian loyalists back on Infernus, no doubt a ploy to keep me preoccupied and out of the so-called Battle of the Monolith. I was happy to hear Saradomin has been brought down a peg or two, though. You could not find someone more deserving. We were all waiting to see what Zaros was up to since his return, but history repeats. The vacuum left by his departure will quickly fill. The situation is too dire to start up old rivalries. It'll take all of us working together to even survive. I'm in no rush to start a new war at this time. I know the value of this world, and I do not wish to see it destroyed. It would also be foolish of me to allow the others to gain power and not myself, so fine, I'll help siphon Anima away from these eggs. This will also give me a chance to properly catch up on what's been going on here firsthand. I'm intrigued to see what has become of Azanadra. We have nothing further to discuss at this time. I trust you can see yourself out. Yeah, of course I can. Cool. So, that's all done. Should I now return to... Yeah, we should... Azanadra has asked me to recruit the aid of some of the gods. So, we need to speak to Saradomin still in Falador Castle's throne room. He's not going to like this at all, is he? Certainly if he knows we're still working with Azanadra, he's going to freak, isn't he? Azanadra and Zamorak, and he's lost his crown, he's going to be freaking. I found it really interesting, that book in Azanadra's quest that suggested that Saradomin is only a god because he happened to stumble across that crown, and that his godly powers are linked with the crown, rather than due to him just naturally being a god. It makes me question, like, what is he now? Is he still a god, or has he lost all of that? I'll go up to the throne room and see what the crack is then. Take another sip while we do this, a bit of a break. Yeah, you'll all have to let me know if you like this sort of format for certain videos. I won't do it for many, but big quests like this feel quite, I don't know, fitting of a longer video. But Saradomin, what news? You lay out the plan. Well, most of it. Okay, so I'm guessing we haven't said about Azanadra. If the situation is as dire as you suggest, your plan is about the best we could hope for. But who are you working with this time, I wonder? Ariane, Charos, and Azanadra. Hey, don't forget us. Yes, we're helping too, aren't we? So you're still following Zaros' grand plan? I'll continue to assist in my own way, but I will not work with Zaros. With Zealots. You saw with your own eyes, Zaros has gotten. He somehow went into the monolith at the Archaeology Guild. It appears as if he has abandoned this world and everyone on it. Azanadra saved us all by closing that portal, and at great risk to himself. Doing so has changed him. He's a god now. He has no orders from Zaros, and he wants to help. Zaros abandoning his followers is about what I expected. Azanadra has always seemed reasonable, save for his loyalty for Zaros. Perhaps now his eyes are open. Unfortunately, I cannot take all of this on your word. While I trust that you were not directly involved in the theft of my crown, you have proven too willing to work alongside Zerosians. Your judgment is poor. I am a god of my word. I said I would defend the people of this world, so I shall. So I'll just have to see in person if this plan of yours is above board and sound. Where are you planning to stage this defence? Senntisten. This is going about as well as I suspected. Quick, you're losing him, say something. Azanadra thought that Senntisten was destroyed. I should know. I was there. The Archaeology Guild has excavated a portion of it still standing deep beneath the surface. Still? After all this time? I must see this for myself. If this is true, then it is hardier than ever than even I thought. If that is the case, then perhaps your plan is not complete folly. I will meet you both and assess the situation. If there is legitimacy in this request, then I shall lend what aid I can. 4 out of 5 isn't bad. We should go back to the Archaeology Guild room and give Dr. Nabernick the good news. None of this is good. Just think of the history of who's joining us in this. This is going to go horribly. Cut it out, both of you. I don't want... No, I'm not listening. You're just voices in my head. Saradomin is like, okay, bro, okay. Cool, so we're going to go back now. So maybe he is still a god. I'm not quite sure, like, the relevance of the crown in terms of, like, his godhood. Again, that book that we read was only, like, rumoured. It might just be complete lies. Anyway, speak with you again. Let's see what the crack is. I have agreement from the other gods, from most of the gods. They are gathering their forces and will join us in Senntisten as soon as possible. How did they react? None of them were thrilled. Most had unpleasant things to say about you, about Zaros, and about each other. To be expected. Wait, you said most. Yes, unfortunately Icthrain was a holdout. He really does not like the Majorat. That is unfortunate and short-sighted. This is not the time to be swayed by the petty grievances of the past. He did say he would search for some other way to assist our efforts. Well, that will have to suffice. I ordered Rainiger to increase excavation of the dig site a while ago, knowing what is buried here. Most of her resources are now focused on a new dig directly north of here. It cuts down into the western cliff face, beneath the old Gulvas mansion. Intern Jimmy is waiting outside to show you the way. If memory serves, that area of Senntisten could prove to be just what we are in need of. Head there, and I shall meet you inside. Okay. I'm struggling to read a little bit. I probably need more coffee. I literally, as soon as I woke up at like 6 AM, I just jumped on the computer to start prepping for this video, so I'm a little bit here and there. Right, so there's the new dig going up close to the mansion. Let me just find yeah, so north of the main building up here. So I'm guessing this... Oh, wait, there was a student, wasn't there? Jimmy. Right, where is Jimmy? He's not there. Is this the new dig? It's just an archaeologist. Is that Jimmy? Nope, archaeologist. Intern Jimmy, brilliant. Right. Let's have a... Oh wait, let's enter the ancient door. Brilliant. I'm loving this quest, by the way. I think it's really cool. Certainly having played for as long as I have, to see things like, you know, the dig site where you found the Zerosian artifact and it didn't mean too much back then, and to just see how it's all evolved, like, the storytelling is brilliant. Anyway, let's speak with Azanadra. If you would be so kind, my team have left this last step of excavation for you to do the honours. We'll have time to discuss more of the city once we're through. Okay, so we've got some more excavating to do. If we start getting materials, I'll throw on my Grace of the Elves with the porter requirements and stuff. Please say this isn't going to take too long. So I'm going to have to think of things to talk about while we do this. Goodness, what am I going to talk about? Yeah, let's have a think. It's way too early to be thinking of things to talk about myself, but it looks like it's taken a bit of a hit, this thing. One thing that I will say is I won't be testing the spells out in this video, just because I suspect with this being a long master quest that this video is going to be long enough already. If needs be, I will do a separate video showing the new spells in action and how they could be used. But again, I think there's probably every single RuneScape 3 YouTuber's done that by now, so I probably won't bother with that. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to throw that on, aren't I? Right. Toggle porter. There we go. Just so we don't run out of inventory space. Should have put it on to start with, really, but... Oh, we make some progress. Trying to think what I'm going to do on RS today. I'm probably going to go for some more Ascension creature kills today. I really want a day where I can focus on just nerding out agility. But, oh, Dave's messaged me. Imp sold 6 and honed 6, well worth it on a 99 Mattock. Only just got it now. Get my... I do need to get my space and time for orgs. There. Sorry, I thought I'd just reply to Dave, because oftentimes I'll sit here AFKing and then I'll notice that Dave or one of the other people on my friends' chat has messaged me like 10 minutes ago and I've missed it and I feel really bad, so yeah. So yeah, there's a few things we want to kill in this quest. I'll have a look at the top of it. Oh, it's just not showing, is it? Quest overview, that'll be the one, won't it? Yeah. So we've got to complete defeat multiple level 127 gargoyles and one very hungry level 114 vampire. Now, I'm worried that magic isn't going to hold out for the vampire, but we're just going to roll with it anyway and see how it goes. If not, we can always probably tele out and go from there, but... As well, I'm quite excited to max, 4 levels to go. And we got loads of bonus experience in agility. I keep getting like bonus stars and things from just like treasure trails and such, and it's quite enjoyable just throwing that on because, yeah, agility is, and I'm not going to go into it too much, it's just not the one really for me. It's just not the one. But yeah, 4.4 million experience in total to get maxed is quite exciting. Certainly when I could probably get like 150k agility experience an hour. What am I looking at? 10, 12, 14 hours, maybe 15 hours of that. If I spent 2 days just nerding it, I could probably get that. And as well, I am going back home in a few days to take a bit of a break. I've been setting up this games company, which is really exciting actually. It's been very difficult to inspire and motivate 10 people in a team to join me for no pay for about a year to a year and a half to create a game, but they're all in on it and it's really exciting. But it has been taxing beyond belief. It's been such a busy time, certainly when I'm still doing my master's degree in game design. It's, and making these videos as well. It takes some time to make these videos and think of what I'm going to do next on them. So it's been quite a challenge, but so I'm going to go home, not take a break from responsibilities, but just get into a new environment for a bit. Kind of just rest myself a little bit because I've been working like a horse for so long. But yeah, I mean, one of the things I was looking at jobs actually for when I graduate, while I work on this games company part-time, and Jagex have jobs, and I look at the requirements and you need so much experience, man. It's understandable, but it's quite disheartening perhaps. I actually, when I was doing my games programming degree, was on a course with a guy who lived in the Goa house the house where RuneScape was made, he lives in that house. And for the 20th anniversary video, Jagex went to his house to film there, and this guy's parents agreed that if Jagex, you know, went in to film and whatnot, that they would give him a week work experience. And so they did, and he actually got to choose the examine thing for the fishing pet in old school RuneScape, which is cool. He got a Jagex official hoodie and everything. He wore it all the time. It was really cool. I was extremely jealous. I did offer to buy it off of him, and he was just not buying it. Oh, there we go. Brilliant. I was just running out of things to say. Right, we're going to roll through here, maybe? No, we need to probably speak with Azanadra, don't we? Excellent, you have cleared the way. Though there is one final step before we can enter this part of the city, we require a Pontifex Maximus figurine. Try searching around the empty pedestal. It might still be there somewhere. Where's the pedestal? Ah, here. There's no way that thing is hidden under here, surely. Aha, this figurine must have fallen off this pedestal. It's a bit damaged, though. Ah, we're going to have to restore it, aren't we? Okay, right. Let's roll over here, then. We'll restore this. I'm glad I've got all the materials we need for it, because, oof, not the one. Not the one. That's another thing. I need to get back into archaeology. I grinded out to 99. I've just not touched it since, really. Which is a shame, but right. Cool. Also, I really want to get into the, like, try and find those Inquisitor staff pieces. My brother, on his Iron Man account, has them all, which is just ridiculous. He's not even 120, I don't think. I think he's, like, 116 archaeology, and he's got all of the staff pieces. He's, like, got the staff pretty much on his Iron Man, and the drop rate for that thing, it's, I mean, when the pylons are active, it's not so bad, but again, you've got to wait for the pylons to be active. I'm in a Discord, actually, which notifies me when the pylons are active, which is quite cool, so that'll certainly come in handy at some point. Right, that's on. Please follow me. Go on then, big man, let's follow you. Oh, I'll lead the way, shall I? Well, this brings back memories. Goodness me, I wonder if this is going to become a location with resources and things to do in it. It's really cool that it's set out in, like, I mean, it's all, like, the design and stuff of the buildings and the architecture is very much what you'd expect of a Zerosian, like, area. It's really cool, actually. And even though that's, like, quite a common, like, crossroads design for, like, a central area, it still gives big Zaros vibes. What's through here, then? Oh, this place is awesome. I'm a very big fan of it, actually. I want to stand on this pedestal. Oh, it won't let me up, man. Oh, I'm lagging a little bit. Frame rate's dropped a little bit. It's interesting. Azanadra. So, here we are. Welcome to the City of Senntisten, part of it at least. Before I teleport in the eggs, we can take advantage of this comparative calm. Do you have any questions for me regarding the city? What is this cathedral? This is, rather poignantly, the Cathedral of Azanadra. I did not name it, it was named in honour of me. I regularly toured the city's religious sites delivering sermons, though rarely this particular one. So why is it named after you? If I recall correctly, it was here that on one of those rare visits I had a particularly nasty encounter with Lord Draken. Oh wow. The Pontifex here sought to commemorate my victory, though I do not recall it being a victory on my part. Such is the way of believers. This was back early in the Third Ages, the beginning of a long hunt that ended with my imprisonment in the desert. What part of Senntisten was this? This was one of the city's more affluent areas, given its proximity to the palatial district. It was highly gentrified, but such areas of the city also had higher levels of security. They had more to protect. That should serve our needs well. What might I find down here? With any luck, some of the higher security buildings still stand. We will have use for them, or what they might still contain. I believe there was an Avernic arsenal nearby, this particular cathedral, a storehouse of demonic weaponry, that could be of use. Also, such affluent areas tended to have a concentration of our vampiric citizenry, so no doubt there will be a blood bank. Those stores had high levels of security to protect their wares. Ah, and the Inquisition was headquartered here. If that building still stands, it would be among the most protected. Slisgate could not have the secrets of the Empire leaking out. How is it still here? If memory serves, this area was heavily fortified. It appears to have held against us... Oh, goodness me. What is that word? Usurpers until its last. See, there are no signs of Zamarakian occupation. How can you tell? For one thing, this cathedral still stands. Zamorak would have defaced such buildings, and Saradomin would have torn them down or buried their existence. I have no doubt. No, I imagine this area of the city remained a haven for Zerosian loyalists until its fall, and then it was buried. So, let's bring the eggs. Very well, no more stalling. This central dais, there we are, got there in the end, looks like a good place to bring the eggs. Let me contact Ariane. Ariane, we're in place. Are things ready on your end? We're ready, no change here. Good luck. We will join you when we can. Okay. Ooh, brilliant. Wait, where's the third one? Oh, okay, there we go, cool. We've got them all. So, we're really doing this. Indeed, there is no turning back now. Even if we return the eggs to the Elder Halls, I do not think that would placate the Elders. Well, doing nothing would have been worse. Indeed, and so we must build up our defences. Our allies will be arriving soon enough with whatever military forces they can commit. In the interim, we should work on the magical defences for this cathedral. We must search the city for magical wards. One of each ancient element is the best we can achieve. Wards? I'm sure you must be familiar with the concept of wards, shields wielded by some magic users. These follow the same principle, dampening magical energies, but for a given location rather than an individual. They work akin to the diamonds used to entrap me within Jaldrut. There, we're going to roll with that. The big pyramid, though in reverse. They were aligned to contain me. Magical wards here could repel outside forces. Why ancient magic, though? Even my brief exposure to Shadow Anima has given me great insights. All common magic derives from the Elder Gods in one way or another. The Stone of Jazz, other Elder artifacts. To use their own magic against them would be folly. I have much still to learn, but I now believe that the ancient elements come from someplace else. Shadow Realm, Shadow Anima, Shadow Magic is obvious on the aesthetic level, but I feel there is some deeper knowledge to be discovered here. Indeed, Kerapak warded his own lab directly with Shadow Anima, and though while Shadow Magic is superficially connected, it is different and far, far less potent. However, the ancient elements combined can perhaps approach a level of warding that mimics Shadow Anima. That's a lot to take in. I still do not know what my exposure to Shadow Anima means for me in the long term. Indeed, not for you either, but we can take advantage of this knowledge in the short term. I have no doubt this is a topic Zaros has far more understanding of. No doubt. It is likely part of the reason for his departure. I wish he still shared his findings with me. Even if I fail at repairing our relationship, I vow to you here and now that I will share anything salient to you that I discover. Thank you, I'll hold you to that. Now, for the wards, where to start? They were typically installed in areas of high security. There should be one within this building. Try searching around, though do not leave the safety of the cathedral. Okay, so we need to search around the cathedral. Now what I'm going to do very quickly is go grab another coffee, so I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, and I'm back. Let me have a look. We are looking for the wards, are we not? This is fruitless. Brilliant. Okay, I'm going to throw on my Amulet of Souls as well, because I don't think we're going to need Grace of the Elves anymore. Anything to search over here? Bookcase, here we are, that might have something. I mean, a chest's probably more likely, isn't it? My frame rate's dropping as well, which is quite odd. But fruitless as well? Bloody hell, is there anything here? Nothing there. Seemingly nothing to search here. Oh, enter this balcony, let's roll. Oh, now that looks promising. There's nothing here. Come on, really? Okay. It's looking a little bit more difficult than I thought. But it's fine, we're not going to cry, we're not going to stress, we're just going to roll, you know? I don't want to pass through the cathedral door because then we leave, and that's not good. He said to stay in the cathedral. You find a light globe. Okay. What does that look like? In spite of its name, it looks dark. Okay. Should we speak with Azanadra about it? Is this what we're in need of? It looks like some sort of light globe. No, it is a light source. Hold on to it, though. I have a feeling you may have a second need for it. On second thought, perhaps there isn't a ward within the cathedral. I've looked all over, haven't seen anything that sounded like one of these wards. That is disappointing. Ah, I wonder. They may have a spare in the storage annex. It's the small outbuilding immediately outside the west door, just down the first lot of steps. Okay, cool, let's go. I can sense danger out in the rest of the city, though. Given the nature of this city, it was perilous to walk its streets in the dark. While ancient magics are a powerful tool, they have a tendency to draw unwanted attention. The very darkness itself will drain your life force. Senntisten has powerful magic light sources installed around the city to chase away these shadows. If you can get some of these light pedestals working, it will make the city safer to traverse. Take a means of healing with you. Do not tarry and do not search afar. Please return quickly and be safe. Cool, so we're going to get hit probably like we do on Frenesque for like damage while we come out. Is that right? Yeah, we are. There we go. Right, let's light this pedestal. Embrace the darkness. No, don't. If you remove the light globe, the darkness will hurt us. Oh, okay. No, we're not going to do it then. Okay, cool. Okay, so we said down here in the first building. Place light gold. Okay. Let's throw this in here then, so that we don't get absolutely murdered. Are we safe here now? That whispering is creepy. Right, I think we're safe here, so I'm going to have a look quick. Yeah, the western part of this section of Senntisten. So we're in the western section. That, on the minimap, is a red dot all the way around here. Okay, this is interesting. We're going to want to surge, aren't we? Bloody Nora. We haven't got any more light things, have we? I'm guessing we can find more of those light things, but we'll keep an eye out. Oh, that looks like a bloodied note. What on earth? It looks safe in here, which is good. We saved it. Brother, can you feel it? No. Pain, no. It has a beautiful mind. Me, it, we, together. Help you. We can. They have freed me. Are you there? Time's coming to free you. The rest of the note is smothered in crude drawings of diamond shapes. Bloody hell. Rightio. Okay, so that's nothing. Brilliant. Let's check up here then. Oh, we can't get in there. Brilliant. See, like, what can we search around here? It feels very, don't know what the word is, but here we go. This looks like something. Oh my goodness, we are getting slapped out here, aren't we? Bloody hell, that's just increasing dramatically, innit? Take ward from the pedestal. There we are, that's good. There's some kind of magical barrier stopping me. Maybe there's some way to shut it off. Let's head upstairs then, I'm guessing. I'm not liking that high damage. That's freaking me out a little bit. What was that noise? Sounds like someone is making a quick escape. We're the only ones here. No, it's just me. You two aren't real. That's not a nice thing to say. Go easy. They're under a lot of stress right now. Okay. Sounded like someone was making an escape. Right, we're going to pick up this light globe. That is bloody important because we are getting slapped. I think what I'm going to do with this light globe is save it for if we get hit like that again. I can just throw it down as close as I like. Can. Wait a second. Something off about these. I should see if there's any clues around here to help. Yeah, what is this? So, A, D, H, S, and W to X, and O and P are open. I wonder what this is. Anything on this bloodied node to help? I'm not entirely sure, you know. We're going to open this K one. There's something off about these. See if there's any clues around to help. Okay. Right, well, I won't touch that again then if it's going to... Wait, can I close one? No. Right. Suspicious dial. Ah, just like the dials in Caradet. Okay, it looks like a magic button. I have the strongest urge right now to press it. Good, World Guardian, good. Press it. Is that a Star Wars reference where he's like, good, Anakin, good. Now, do it. Press it now. Yeah, it is. Do it. Do it now. I shouldn't. Do it. It's not the Jedi way. Okay, that's a really cool little thing. You sure you want to press it? This will reset the filing cabinet. Whoa, okay, that's a puzzle. Oh, no. I've no idea what order this puzzle's going to go in, you know. Let me just see. There's something off about these. Okay, so we're going to have to find a clue for the puzzle then, basically. Let's go downstairs, because they said it sounded like someone was escaping. Maybe they're still... No, it can't be. That laugh. What laugh? All I heard was singing, beautiful singing. It fills me with joy. No, you're not real. It's in my head. This place is doing a number on us. Perhaps this is the Inquisition HQ Azanadra mentioned. Yeah, that would explain it. Right, there's got to be a clue then. Something to tell us what we're doing around here. Can't take the ward off its pedestal yet. We can pick up that light globe though, that's going to help wonders. Great. See if our quest journal says anything about this. No, it doesn't. It doesn't say anything about that puzzle, does it? And there seemingly isn't anything going on up here that I'm missing. Oh, there we go. Inquisition Journal. Fantastic. Right. Contents. The Inquisition matters. Inquisition matters. The persons herein are of interest to the Inquisition, be they potential agents, assets, or simply dissidents to keep an eye on. Trindine, if you require access to the ward, use the names of these top 4 persons of interest. Ensure you reactivate the protective magics once you are done. Ah, brilliant. Okay. So we've got Titus. Now this is an interesting one. One of my very own Praetorians has made a difficult journey from the southern fort of Caradet, which he claims is now fallen, through leagues of enemy-held territory. Somehow he snuck back into Senntisten unseen, even by my watchful eyes. Titus Damis is no longer human, but is now a shadow of his former self, quite literally. How intriguing. If I'd have known what prolonged exposure to shadow magic did to a human, I might have found more use for them beyond entertainment. This does give me some ideas. During his debriefing, I got the distinct impression he has a chip on his shoulder, something about being left behind, cut off from the capital, and abandoned to his fate. His anger needs to be directed elsewhere. I have sent him Azanadra's way. I shall watch his actions closely. This should be fun. The Priest King, Dagroda. This little Pontifex has started to develop ideas above his station. He sees the hole left by Azanadra, who flicked between brief visits to the capital to keep the masses calm and then back out to the front lines as part of the Empire's war effort. Indeed, Azanadra is starting to resemble Zaros at its worst, before the fall, of course. Dagroda has started referring to him as the Empty Priest, in jest. This is dissidence, plain and clear. His loose tongue rightfully earns him time in the chair, but I think I found a better use for him. I intend to feed him some contacts. If I am a good judge of character, and I am, then he will no doubt take the bait and make some sort of deal to move his rival off the board. Once he sees his power, I will have little trouble in coercing him into doing my bidding. The split soul, Castix, and Greedy. I find the comings and goings of demonkind to be quite the bore, but there is something to be said for demonic multiples, twins, triplets, etc. They are, of course, a rare anomaly, a difficult birth from the heart of Dis, that sees a single soul split into multiple physical forms. The separate entities present independent personalities, but they are linked by an unspoken and unbreakable pact. They have the ability to communicate over vast distances and to form unspoken plans in the blink of an eye. They also form a fierce loyalty to one another. Some demonic twins have fallen into my orbit recently, and I intend to keep tabs on their exploits. Castix the lascivious and Greedy the corpulent. While I find their self-important titling to be insufferable, but it gives a clear signal of where pressure can be applied. Perhaps through their appetites, I can find some leverage over them and have them work for the good of the Empire. They would make for excellent spies. Right, first things first then. This journey was written by Sliske. Oh wow, it mentioned some individuals he was interested in, but I can't see anything that'll help me unlock the ward. I wonder if something in the journal is key to opening these drawers. Maybe you have to open them in a certain order. Right, let me just read it again, because having things like Titus like that seems kind of important, so I'm going to do that. T. Where's I? T. Where's U? Where's S? There. Okay, so we've opened it in Titus. Now if we go to... This might not be right at all, but I'm just rolling with it. Degroda. D. A. F. G. R. Where's R? Q. R. Degroda. Okay, that's the second one done. What's the third one? Castix. Okay. A. Where's S gone? Where has it gone? There. T. Y. X. And what's the last one is... If this is wrong, I'm going to be gutted. Greedy. Gready. R. Where's R? Here. E. A. D. And Y. Yes, there we go. As the last straw clicks into place, you feel the magic surrounding the Shadow Ward fade away. Excellent. There we are. Easy mode, guys. Easy mode. Right. See what this is. Ooh, this must be one of those wards that Sanadra wants us to find. I can feel the anti-magic effect here is strong. I hate it. Wait, the light pedestals run off magic if you carry one of these. Yes, the lights will go out and the darkness shall come again. Then I guess I'd better get ready to run. Here goes nothing. Ah, shit. Okay. Which one is that? The Shadow Ward. Brilliant. Okay, the lights are going to go off and we're going to get hit now for some damage. So we're going to want to run. Please don't be in the 2Ks, for goodness sake. That'll... Okay, we're fine. It looks like it's just like a prolonged effect of it is what's really negative. Okay, this isn't where we want to be going. Okay, this is not so clever now, is it really? Oh, bloody hell. Panicking only ever so slightly. I'm going to place a light globe on here, just so I can get my bearings. Oh, goodness, I'm still getting hit. Why isn't that working? I thought that would work. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. No, not the one, really, is it? Not the one. Oh, dear, this isn't good, is it? Right, I can still out-heal this thing. No, I can't. No, I can't. I haven't even got a quick telly, man. Oh, that is rough, innit? Tell me that's not Death's Office. Okay, good. Okay, we're fine. Cool. Oh, we lost the thing. Please explore the west. Ah, okay, we've lost the thing. Right. I'm just going to go and equip myself a little bit more appropriately. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and we are in need of the... what is it? Oh, look at that as well. That's what I was looking for. So you get stacks of this damage by the looks of it, and standing in this light removes that? Looks like it. I don't know why my stacks appear down there. I do need to move that. But what we're going to do is just head straight north to where we were before, grab that ward, and come back here to where we've got some lit pedestals. Bro, stop the that hurts my eyes stuff. We don't care, man. We want to survive. That's kind of our main deal here, okay? Right, let's roll. I'm going to throw something on this pedestal here, just to make sure we're fine. I don't know how to light it, though. That's the only problem. I don't know how we light these pedestals. Okay, it's lit. That's good. So we're going to lose those stacks now, which is good. And the ward is there. So we're going to run and grab that. Hopefully we don't have to do the puzzle again. That'll annoy me a little bit, but let's roll with it. No, we're good. Look at that. Brilliant. Cool. Right, we're going to run right the way back to where we lit that thing, because I don't really want to die. I'm glad it's a safe death as well, though. I was panicking that I was going to have to fork out some millions to fund my death, but we're fine. Oh, it dampens all of the... Oh, shit. That's what it does then. Oh, that's why we died. That's why we're getting slapped, because it drains it. So we need to get this back to Asanadra very quickly, don't we? Shh. Okay. This is stressful, man. Okay. Come on. Okay, we are almost there, but we're also almost dead. Come on, come on. Oh, come on. Come on, pass through, pass through. Oh, we did it. Bloody hell, man. Oh, that was stressful. Right. Asanadra, take this thing off of me, please. Hand in carried ward. Saren, I'm glad you would come. What choice did I have? I would have preferred it had not come to this at all. As do I. You misunderstand me. Your machinations outside the purview of the council could very well be what's led to this dire situation. You interfered directly with the eggs. There should be no need for a defence, but you have forced the council's hand. We merely tracked down their location and observed them. I was simply following orders. When it became apparent how close to hatching they were, they had to be moved. Simply, the mere act of entering the Elder Halls could have been what agitated them. Simply following my brother's orders and working against the council is no excuse. Still, what is done and I will help however I can. Forgive me. No, you are not forgiven, but I'm here now. None shall more fiercely protect these eggs from harm than I. On a similar topic, there was another thing I wish to discuss with you. Recent events have given me much to ruminate on. Go on. For a long time I despised you from afar. You came to our fledgling tribe and tricked us into committing ritual sacrifice, a barbarism that has decimated my kind ever since. I did not wish your kind harm. It was a necessary evil. I make no apology. Please, let there be no more misunderstandings between us. Let me say my piece. I let go of that a long time ago. I have long since come to understand your point of view. You made a difficult decision, but I see the pragmatism of it. Without the sacrifices, the Majrat would not have survived Frenesque, nor would we have known how to create more of our kind. We may be few in numbers, but we are stronger now than ever, and have endured. Without your intervention, we would not have. Regardless of your own feelings on the matter, I just wanted you to know I no longer hold any grudge with you. I trust your intentions then and now. Being a god comes with certain responsibilities. I thank you for your words. I hope you too are ready to make such hard choices now that you are ascended. I've sent orders to Helwyr along with the cadre of elite elven fighters. They shall be arriving soon. We'll need the very best each of us has to offer if we're to prevail here. Now I shall tend to the eggs. Cool, so we need to go and find more of those wards, don't we? But with that food, I'm going to go get some more food. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to go look for the next ward. We checked north. I might look south. I swear he said one of them is really close by. So I'm going to try and keep an eye out for that. No, stop with the light, man. So it's not in there, I don't think. Is it in here? Oh, it is there, look. Brilliant. Okay, I'm going to get that light globe. I'm going to grab this, and thankfully it's closer by so we can just run. Okay, cool. We've got the ward. Let's roll quick. Come on. There we are. Easy mode, man. Easy mode. 2 of them done. Asanadra, take this, please. Hand in the carried ward, yep. Oh, Saradomin, save your words. Zaros took my crown, not you. I hear that he has abandoned you. Again. And left the rest of us alone to fend for ourselves. That is about what I expected. Still, I appreciate that you would still aid us after what transpired. My enemies afford me little credit and continually underestimate me. I am not some mewling infant. My kingdoms cover this continent. They cannot dare hope to defend themselves from such cosmic threats as elder gods. As their lord and saviour, that responsibility lies with me. That is why I'm here, for their sake, not yours, of course. If you're hoping this plan will stall things just long enough for your precious lord to return at the last moment and save the day, I would rid you of that false hope. Zaros has never cared for this world, nor its people, nor would he care for you past the point of your usefulness to him. Until recently, you would have spewed up some bilious piety at such an affront from a false god. Perhaps there is hope for you yet. My loyalty remains with Zaros, but does his remain with you, now that you're a god? The last of your kind to ascend betrayed him, then plunged this world into an age of endless war. Your actions here will be closely monitored. Gods lead, they do not follow. Though if you insist on continuing to do so, then perhaps you would do better following a god who shares your goals. But then perhaps your goal is not to save the people of this world. It is. Good, then I hope you will be making good use of my Temple Knights in this defence. The White Knights remain back to protect my kingdoms. I can only spare Ziliana. She will arrive post-haste. Okay. I have a way of contacting them, yes. Okay, cool. So we got, what, 2 more to go? We got the... Which one did we get? Did we get the smoke one and the... Oh no, we got the shadow one. I think there's shadow, ice, smoke, and blood, isn't it? So... let's have a look. I'm just looking in all the buildings now, because you can't go in all the buildings. Ah, this is open. What is in here then, huh? Oh, look at this. That looks like a gargoyle to me. Oh, that smell. Sulphur? It's pretty stinky. This must be the Avernic Arsenal, as Zanadra mentioned. Do demons use rotten eggs as weapons? No, silly. The demons are the weapons. Is that a ward in the middle of those statues? It is, I'm afraid. That looks like... I'm going to grab that light globe first. Priorities and all. Demon trap. What on earth? A strange sound emanates from within. Goodness me. Right. I'm going to smash one. Come on, please work, please. Oh no, it's not weak enough. That is really unfortunate, isn't it? Ah, shh. Oh my goodness, they've got some health. I thought these were going to be like normal gargoyles, man. Okay, it wouldn't let me hurt them. What happened? Those flashes blinded me for a moment. Four gargoyles rushed past you and flew off into the city. Oh no, they did something to the smoke ward too. Great, I guess I'll have to hunt them down. Oh no. There's some kind of magical barrier stopping me. Maybe if I hunt down those gargoyles. Right. Where did they go then? I'm going to throw something on here quick. Just while I get my bearings. I'm not sure where they went. Oh, there we go. One there. What am I on about? Alright, get me back over here quick so I don't take more damage than is necessary. Also, my my magic ability bar is not set up at all, so I'm not going to bother just mulling around fixing it. I'm just going to leave it for now. I'm not too fussed. If it was like a big boss fight or something, I'd probably be a bit more inclined to do so, but yeah. It doesn't seem too necessary. I think I had it on for like AFKing something like months ago. I just can't even remember what at this point. Okay, that's one of them down. And he's dropped a stone spirit. Okay, so we've got one of the gargoyles done. Let's get that heal in. I wonder where they are. I wonder if we can find the next ward as well while looking for these gargoyles. That would be really handy. Okay, there's a light here. Let's get over there. Gargoyles. Ah, so yeah, I forgot to read this. These are the lights that Azanadra mentioned. I should light as many as I can. That should make it safe to navigate through this part of the city. Okay. Right, gargoyles. Where are you, please? If I were a gargoyle, I'd probably try my luck up here, maybe? What is this room? Is this another... Yuck, can you taste that in the air? Is that metal? Ooh, tangy. It's blood. There must be the blood bank. I'm getting notes of plum, aniseed, and a hint of desperation. I thought I said depression at first. I was like, hang on. Stop being silly. You're no sommelier. There's maybe a warden here somewhere. Okay, well, you know what? While we're focused... Oh, yeah, there's a ward there. We may as well grab that while we're dealing with, like, everything else going on. So, this door is locked. Fantastic. Let's have a look in these shelves, see what we can find. I should probably see about that ward before I start messing with anything else. I can't get to it, bro. Cannot get to it. Ah, the stairs. Here we go. Maybe this is where we need to go. Ah, here we are. I'm going to get that light globe, that's for sure. Is there any way to get below where we are now? There seems to be nothing to interact with in here. Any books? Nope. No, that looks like kind of just a dead end. Right, we're going to go back down then. And we'll go... See, I can't get through this door, man. It's locked by the looks of it. Inspect blood boil bottle. There we are. It looks like this bottle might open the door. But I can't see anywhere to pull or activate it. Have you tried... I've got this one. Just try tossing the bottle of the red stuff in there. It's probably just some good old-fashioned blood magic keeping it shut. That's a surprisingly good idea. You grab a nearby bottle and pour the contents into the lock mechanism, filling the bottle up to the rim. The lock mechanism lets out a low humming noise. The contents of the lock are ejected and magically returned to the bottle. Ah, I thought that was working for a second there. How boring. I thought there'd at least be an explosion. Do you think you could not get the World Guardian blown up by blood magic? As I was saying, I think you should look around for any clues about this lock first. Yes, I think that's best. Okay. Where are we? Yeah, let's search the shelves now, see if that works. Oh, what? Don't really... Unicorn, dragon, animal... Dwarf, avian, sea, human... Demon, giant, goblin. I don't really know, like, which of these to take. I'm guessing we've got to take them and use them on the blood bottle or something. Why don't we try taking a demon one for a second? And using it on the blood bottle and see what that does. I think I should look around for more clues before I play with this. Okay. Ah, here we are. Search old desk. Oh, I don't have enough room. Now I've got enough room. Parchment titled Daily Checklist. Daily checklist to be completed in order. Update daily stock take. Dispose of any opened unicorn containers. Deliver excess dragon and avian sea bottles off-site. Maximum 2 to be kept on-site. Restock human and animal blood so that it is below standard capacity. 15 bottles from off-site reserves. Check if there is a variance on today's stock using the ledger. Confirm any variance is due to the vault access. Report any non-vault variance to Master Vita. Okay, it doesn't seem to give me a great deal though. Because what are we meant to do here? Deliver excess dragon and avian sea bottles off-site. Unless this is telling us what we need, which is dragon, avian sea, human and animal. That's all I'm getting from this. Let's have a look. Let's try dragon first. What? Okay, I'll destroy you then. See you later. There's more clues apparently, so we'll keep an eye out. Search these shells. What are these? Oh, just more blood probably, yeah. Demon, giant and goblin. Just see if any of these shelves have something that isn't just blood. No. Oh, pile of books, here we go. That'll be helpful, won't it? A handwritten note. Mastum, I see you are late returning. Standard practice, it seems. Nevertheless, I'm heading out early, and I need to finalise a deal for a very rare vintage. In my absence, I require you to finish the checklist before the night. I finished the stock take, but you must complete the remainder of the list. Do not fret if there is variance in the stock and ledger. I merely had to access the vault. Should you need the ledger, you may take it from my house in the market district near the Colosseum. Yeah, we need that ledger quite badly because we'll be able to check the difference between the stock and the ledger and see what the crack is. His house in the market district near the Colosseum. Okay, I'm going to need an inventory space for that then, aren't I? I shouldn't have eaten that, I should have waited. Oh, there's no map for this place. That is rough. Trying to think now. What is this thing over here? I swear I saw this red dot before. Was it this note that I got? The bloodied note? Yeah, that was the note that I got from there, isn't it? The marketplace. Right, let me read this again, see what it said. Market district near the Colosseum. Where is the Colosseum? That's not that centre bit, is it? That would be kind of daft. There's a red dot over here as well. Looks interesting. I'm going to go have a look. I mean, is the market district a complete other place? Like, totally different to this? Oh, there's a scrolled note. Thank you. I'm going to get back into the light very quickly before I am murdered by the... I was going to say by the light, but by the lack of light. Light this pedestal quick. Come on, big man. There we are. That's much better. So the market district could end up being one of the other areas, because this isn't the market district we're in, is it? So maybe that's what I'll go do quickly, is have a look in that market district. And I'll read this scrolled note while we do it. See if we can go through one of the other parts of this. We can't go through that door. We can't go through that door. I mean, we'll head north and see. It might be right. Was it this scroll note we got? They call me in the night. They sing to me. They are in the vault. Are they trapped or have I gone mad? Okay, that's just a random ass note. This looks more market-like than the other districts, so... I mean, maybe this is where we need to be looking. I could be completely wrong. I'm probably completely wrong. It just doesn't look like any of these houses can be interacted with. My frame rate goes in this area quite bad. I'm guessing it's because, like, the game hasn't loaded this area before. Like, the client is just getting used to all the different renders and whatnot, but it's a bit odd. Yeah, nothing in this area seems relevant. Maybe I'm just getting that bit wrong then. Yeah, probably. Just checking there. No. So this isn't the Colosseum. I want to know where that Colosseum is then, because this is the Cathedral. I haven't seen a Colosseum. So I'm a bit confused as to what it meant by that. Let me just read again just to make sure I'm not missing anything else. In the market district near the Colosseum. Right, I'm just going to go and have a big-ass look. You know, I've got 2 of these light globes, meaning that I can get pretty far and then throw one down and I'll be relatively safe. Let's have a look, shall we? I'm hazarding it's probably down here somewhere. Because this place also looked somewhat market-like. I'm just going to zoom me all the way up to this pedestal here, why not? Gonna just activate my enhanced Excalibur as well. There's a gargoyle there actually. You know what, we'll go for this geezer first. We'll run him back over here so that... Oh, we can run him over there actually, can't we? That's fine. Come on, big man. Over this way so we don't die, please. That would be fantastic. There we are. I'm going to take a drink while we attack this geezer. Yeah, this looks more market-like now, doesn't it? Yeah, market stall, so he lives nearby here, so This is where we should find his ledger. Brilliant, that guy's gone. What'd you drop me? An emerald. You know what, I don't really need this stuff. I want to collect these like stone spirits and stuff, but it's just kind of... it's not really important. And we might need that inventory space as well, so it's a bit of a chew on, really. What's in here? Have we been in here already? I feel like this was where the first thing was. Yeah, it is. That's where that first guy was. Just checking nothing's gone missing. Like, I mean... no, we already checked in here pretty thoroughly, didn't we? That's an Inquisition Journal, not a ledger. While we're safe in here, I'm just going to check the note. Take it from my house in the market district near the Colosseum. Again, I don't know where the Colosseum... that looks like a Colosseum. So his house near there. Any way up here? Is this like an entrance? Wait, no, it doesn't look like it, does it? Here we go. This is near the Colosseum. Let's have a look. Please don't hit me hard. Oh, come on. Stop that now. Okay, so there should be a ledger in here. Or around here. Search the ransack desk. You find and search drawers for a dusty old book. Blood bank ledger. Brilliant. Right, let me just read this a bit more. In the stock and the ledger, so... stock take is human 12 and 4/8 bottles, animal 15 bottles, giant 12, dwarf 1 and an... so are these ones with the 8ths, the 4ths and everything, are they the ones that have been used in this blood thing? Maybe. There's also a bloodied note there. Interesting, a long... oh my, these numbers look just absolutely do not add up. A blood thief. Someone siphoning off the capital's reserves. Oh, how I love a conspiracy. What do you mean? Look at the book again. Date 478. They ended the day with 1 bottle of dragon blood. On the following day, they had 1 withdrawal for a full bottle and 2 bottles deposited. Dragon blood. A little spicy for my taste, but I understand the appeal. Thanks for that. I think I see what you're saying. There should be 2 full bottles on day 479, but an 1/8 of a bottle is missing. I think I should figure out what other numbers aren't adding up. Get a move on. There's a bloodied note. I feel like that's the same one that we've got here. Yeah, it is. Okay, destroy you. Brilliant. Okay, let's roll. There's no more gargoyles around here, is there? It doesn't look like it. Just gonna play it safe. If I see a gargoyle on the way, we'll take it out. But for now, I kind of want to get this blood thing done as well. So we know that, like... I just need to figure out the differences in the ledgers, really. But that shouldn't be too hard. I did that as a job for, like, a year, so... One thing that has caught me, though, is where the hell is the area that we're meant to go to? It's south, isn't it? Is it? Yeah, because we found one of them in... I can't even remember where the blood bank is now. Is it this one? Probably is this one, isn't it? No, it's not. It's not this one. Okay. Well, that's concerning. It was to the south, wasn't it? Wasn't it? No. Was it here? No, it wasn't there. We can't go in there. That would have looked promising, but it's not there. South of us. South of us. Oh, gargoyle. We'll take him out. And I'm going to have to run closer to the light. Come on. Get me over there. Oh, goodness. Are you going to get stuck there? Seriously? No, he's coming. He's coming. I swear the blood bank was over here. I'm just trying to get my bearings again. I should have really noted it down, but I just completely forgot to. Okay, he's gone. Dropped a tiny salvage. Brilliant. Just one left. Cool. I swear it was down here, the blood bank. Unless it's up here and I'm just chatting. Would not surprise me, to be honest. Oh, it is. Look, I thought that door was closed. But apparently not. We're here. We've got it. We're fine. So we can start to decipher what the crack is over here. So if I read this blood bank ledger again. So, stock take on 478. Let me just grab a notepad up. No. Yeah, I've not got any pen and paper with me. Let me grab a notepad up. So, if I shrink this down a little bit, we've got day 478. We've got 14 and 6, 8 human, 17 animal, 2 giant, 4, and what is that, 4/8 dwarf, 6 and 5/8 unicorn, what else, 2 and 4/8 demon, 1 goblin, 1 dragon, and 3 and 1/8 avian sea. Now, what do we get on? Let me have a look. So, we then take away the withdrawals. So take away 3 bottles for human. Animal, what have we got? Take away 2. Giant, we're gonna take away... I can't see giant. Is it on the next page? No. Nothing got taken for giant then, I'm guessing. Dwarf, we're gonna take away... I can't even see that, to be honest with you. Oh, there at the top, 3/8, okay. Unicorn was there, 4/8. Demon is taking away 4/8. Goblins taking away... I can't even see goblin. Is that on the last page? No, that's avian sea on the last page, okay. Dragon, we take away 1 bottle. And avian sea, I've just checked it and I've forgotten it again, 7/8, okay. So, with that in mind, we then go to the deposits. So we've got -3, and then we've got +1 for human, +1 for avian sea, and +2 for dragon. Which means that our stock take should be -3 +1, so it would be 12 and 6/8. Animal should be... it should be 15, yep. Giant should be 2. Dwarf should be 4 and 1/8. Unicorn should be 6 and 1/8. Demon should be 2. Goblin should equal 1. Dragon should equal 2. And avian sea should equal 3 and 1/8 minus 7/8. Bloody hell, that's some good maths in it. So it would be 2 and 2/8 plus 1, 3 and 2/8. So where are our discrepancies then? So human, we've got 12 and 40, so which equals 2 out of 8 human. For this mixture, I'm guessing it's a mixture. Animal is 15, which we've got. Giant is 2. Dwarf is 4 and 1/8. Yep, unicorn 5 and 1/8. Okay, which equals 1 unicorn. Unless my maths has gone wrong there, but I don't think it has. Yeah, 6. So demon is 2 bottles, which we've got. Goblin is 1 bottle. Dragon is 1 7/8, so that means we've got 1/8 dragon. And avian sea is 1 7/7. What on earth? 1 7? Okay, so we're missing what? 1 3/8. Okay, I'm just going to move this to the side now that we know that that's the case. We're going to need a lot of stuff here, aren't we? So we're going to need unicorn. We're going to need avian sea if we've got... Wait, we don't need... Yeah, we do need dragon. We need unicorn and we need human. Where's unicorn and where's human? Human... Did we get avian sea? Dragon, unicorn... Oh, we already did. So yeah, it's avian sea we need, sorry. There we are. Brilliant. So now if we inspect this blood bottle... so we want to deposit 2/8 of this. We want to deposit 3/8 of avian sea. We want to deposit 1/8 of dragon. And I'm guessing my maths was wrong, and the remainder is going to be 2/8 of unicorn. This could be wrong. Looks like that wasn't right at all. The blood is flushed out. Oh. Okay, right, well let's go back to the drawing board then. Because I'm pretty certain my maths was alright. Yeah, so equals 12 6/8. Let's go right to the end to where we need to see how much we've got. Stock table, here we go. So yeah, we've got... Oh, here we go. Yeah, so the difference there for the human one was 2/8. The difference for dwarf was 4 1/8, so that was a 2/8 as well. Yeah, why did I not clock onto the dwarf's one? Oh no, I did clock onto the dwarf's one. I'm an idiot. Next one, unicorn. So we've got 5 1/8 unicorn. Maybe unicorn's not needed at all. Maybe I've just gotten that maths wrong. Okay, I'm just going to come back in 1 second. Okay, I've worked it out, so I made a mistake with the human one. There was actually in one of the deposits an extra bottle of human, meaning that it, like, basically turns out. So we've got 12 4/8 human, which turns out 15 animal, 2 giant, 4 1/8 dwarf, 5 1/8 unicorn, which is wrong. It's a whole unicorn thing we need. Demon is 2, goblin is 1, dragon is 1 7/8, and avian sea is 1 7/8. So we're missing, literally, I don't get this though, because we're missing like 0.5 for the dragon, we're missing 0.1, and then for the unicorn we're missing like a whole bottle of unicorn is gone. So I'm guessing the rest will go in there. So 0.5 avian sea, 0.1 dragon, the rest unicorn. Okay. It was 0.5 avian sea, wasn't it? Yeah. Which is half. Wait. Why did I say 0.5? What is that about? Oh, see, this is just looking at numbers for too much. It's just gotten to me a little bit. Let's have a look through. So stock take is avian sea 1 7/8, meaning that if we've got that, so it's actually trying to think here now. Give me another second. So it looks like we're missing 1 whole unicorn, 1/8 dragon, and 1 3/8 avian sea, but I swear there isn't room for that in that pot. I'm going to give it a go though, and just see. Avian sea, 8. Okay, that did not work. Right, okay, we'll start with what we know, which is dragon. definitely 1/8. Now, if we were to say aviancy 3/8, and then to say unicorn 4/8. Oh, goodness me. I've just realised something. The checklist has a step of things that you've got to do. So, we update the daily stock, which for day 478, sorry, we've got. So if I get rid of this garbage here, I knew there was something I was missing. I knew this wasn't making sense to me, but right. We get rid of all of this because the steps in the daily checklist involve getting rid of things. Dispose of any opened unicorn containers. So on the day, we had 6 and 5/8 unicorn. So minus 5/8, got to get rid of it, equals 6 unicorn. Deliver excess dragon and avian seed bottles off-site. Maximum of 2 to be kept on-site. So where we've got dragon and avian seed, we've only got 1, but we need to get rid of 2 and 1/8, which is going to equal... No, sorry, get rid of 1 and 1/8 to equal 2 left on site. Restock human and animal bloods that is below standard capacity, 15 bottles from off-site reserves. So we need to add what? So we need to add 4/8 to equal 15. And animal is wait. Restock human and animal blood so that is below standard capacity, 15 bottles. Don't know what it means by that, but check if there's any variants on today's stream. Well, let's roll with this to start with then. So we've got this. We then get the ledger. So that's the contents for day 478. From there we want to then take away the withdrawals from not this day, but this day. So yeah, so take away 3 equals 12 bottles of human. Animal, we take away 2 equals 15. Giant, I'm pretty convinced giant and dwarf aren't involved because I've checked all their stuff anyway and we've not done anything to them. So it's going to be human, maybe animal, unicorn, and avian sea are the ones that I'm looking at. So unicorn, we minus 4/8. Human, we also take away 2/8 there, which is going to equal 11 and 6/8. And all 2 bottles. Demon is going to minus 4/8 equals 2. Dragon, minus 1 equals 0. And dwarf is minus 3/8 to equal 4 and 1/8. Okay. Giant and goblin can kind of do their own thing. It doesn't look like they're involved. Avian sea is 7 and 8 moved. 1 and 1/8. Cool. So deposits, then we get another human. Plus 1 equals 12 and 6/8. We get an avian sea bottle, which is going to put us up to 2 and 1/8. And we get 2 dragon bottles. Plus 2 equals 2. Great. Now we can check the stock take. So we should have 12 and 4/8, but we have 12 and 6, which equals a discrepancy of 2/8 with regards to animal. We're fine, giant we're fine, dwarf 4 and 1/8 we're fine, unicorn 5 and 1/8. What did I do with unicorn? Why have I messed that one up so badly? What have I done there? I'll come back to that one. Demon should be 2, which is fine. So I'm going to get rid of the ones that are fine. So demon and goblin are fine. Giant and animal are fine. Dwarf is fine. Dragon is missing 1/8. And avian sea is missing 2/8. Meaning 2 add 1 add 2. Means that unicorn should be at 3/8. So let's give it a go. Okay. Right, if this doesn't work now, I'm going to cry. So human is 2. What else? Unicorn is 3 that we've decided. Dragon, was Dragon 1? Yeah. Dragon was 1, I think, yeah. And then Avian Sea is 2. Oh, thank goodness me. That was a pain, that. Right, we're here though, which is good. Oh, that looks promising. What manner of intrusion is this? Oh, bro, I have come to take the ward, actually, big man. I have a feeling he's going to be particularly unpleasant to me, so I'm going to throw on protection. Oh, he sounds terrifying, doesn't he? Bloody hell. Sorry that took me so long to do. I thought it seemed a little bit too easy just using one book to figure it out, but... oh, man. I wonder how far through this quest we are, you know. I have a feeling we're pretty far through, but, you know, it's... you know, I mean, well, we've been recording for an hour and 45 minutes now, and I've done some things in between, like, you know, where I was pausing and stuff. So I've probably been on for about 2 hours now. So, and it is a long quest. Long quests normally last 2 to 3 hours or so, and then very long at like 4 plus or whatever. But, oh man, this guy's getting busy, isn't he? Goodness me. Right. How is he? What is he doing? What's this ability he's got? To siphon me? That's clever, isn't it? Right, is it something to do with protecting magic? Is he using ancient spells like blood magics against me? He might well be, you know. That'd be my hazarded guess. See, don't do it again. Yeah, I think we're okay here. Let's use the enhanced Excalibur, get some health back. Oh, he's doing it again, look. What's that about? Can't tell if this is just a generalized mechanic he's got, or if I need to use anticipation or freedom more likely. I can't tell what it is. I don't know if it's because I'm using prayer. I hope it's not because I'm using prayer. That would really annoy me. Maybe it's just a thing he does. I genuinely don't know at this point. Or maybe we're going to have to like DPS this guy down, you know. Let's use this then. If we're going to have to DPS the dude down, we're going to need some help with that. So let's slap him some, you know. We need some thresholds now, preferably. Okay, that will do. Come on. Come on, get him down. He's so close, man. Please don't heal now. I'm going to be gutted if he heals now, you know. Ah, there we go. Goodness me. Maybe that was just the process he goes through. He has 2 healing phases. I'm not too sure. But we got him. That's the main thing, right? So the blood magic's gone. Let's take this blood from the pedestal. And we're going to have to run. Right, I'm going to heal and run. How do we get out? How do we get out? Okay, we're good. Spam clicking now, ready to just get out. It's up here we need to go. And then we've only got one more thing to go, don't we, after that? One more thing, we need a gargoyle for it. So we're going to have to go find that gargoyle quickly. Oh, goodness, that is not clever. Hey up. There we are. Oof, panic over. Let's get up here quickly. Please don't damage me again. Okay, we're good. Azanadra, I hope you are bloody happy with what we're doing here, because this is a chew on. Right. Here you go. Yep, hand in the carried ward. Brilliant. And who's that Zamorak? So it's true, you finally caught up with me, though there is something different about you. The means of my ascension differed from your own. Still, another ascended Majorat. I might finally have some meaningful competition. This is not a game, Zamorak. If you're not taking this seriously, then perhaps you should leave. Now, this world has value to me. I would see it protected from destruction, just the same as anyone else here. So you did not just come to just mock me? Well, you did always used to refer to us as false gods, and yet now you join our number. But no, I do not mock you. I welcome this change. Indeed, I sense you have broach the same threshold I once did. When I ascended, I felt the pull of Zaros' loyalty slip away. Have you not felt the same? The veil must have been lifted. You shall not impugn my loyalty to Zaros as some base glamour. I remain loyal in spite of his absence because I believe in him. I know, your ideologies match up too. But he did reveal to you his plot to keep me distracted on Infernus while he did whatever at that so-called Battle of the Monolith. Do you even know where he's gone or what he's doing? As I said, I believe in him. I only mean that now you must be thinking more clearly than ever. Take some time with that newfound clarity. I see a future of our kind in which we can put the petty squabbles of history behind us and move forward together as brothers and sisters once more. Freed of the shackles of sacrifice, just think of what we ascended Majorat could achieve, the opportunities open to our kind. I ask not for your fealty or obedience, all I ask is that you think on it. I shall. Krill and the Twin Furies shall assist us in this endeavour. I have sent out the orders for them to join us imminently. And in the meanwhile, I shall get to draining anima away from these eggs. As an Adre, I'm here to help you, but did you really have to bring this jumped up snow imp? And had I known this demon worshipper were to be present, I too may have reconsidered lending my aid. Please, both of you, we cannot allow old disputes to flare up, especially not around those eggs. We do not know how fragile they are. Any sudden influx of anima, say that from the corpse of a lifelong rival, could cause them to hatch. Then we might have 3 malformed elder young to deal with, and some mighty vengeful parents. The eggs may not demand our reverence, but they should command our respect. If you insist on fighting, take it elsewhere and leave saving the world up to the rest of us. 1 malformed elder was more than we could handle back on Frenesque. Fine, I'll bite my tongue if he will keep his self-righteous prattling to himself. Very well, so long as you keep your incessant childish barbs under your breath, I'm sure I can stay civil until the world has ended, at least, but only if it comes soon. Okay, that's all done. There is one more gargoyle to find, I believe, and then we can get the gargoyles thing. I'm not sure where to look. I'm going to go back to the start and sort of track from there, because we did find one down here already. We found one here as well, actually, didn't we? Cool. No, don't take the light, please. There we are. So we found one here, and we took him out. That was easy enough. There was one up here, so maybe it's more northern we need to look. Yeah, we'll head more northern and have a look. I'm worried about the amount of food that we've got, but I'm just going to roll with it for now. I've got another light globe I can use. I'm just going to have to be particularly careful. I'm going to use it on here just in case I get caught up in something, because there's a bit of a long stretch here, and, you know, it's a bit daunting, but we're fine. So, like, where would... I don't know where the last gargoyle would be, to be honest. It's quite an odd one. Right, I'm going to get next to this while I sort of scan things out, because we had one of the gargoyles was central here, wasn't it? Maybe up this way? We can have a look. Doesn't do no harm, does it? Did we check in here? Was this where that thing was? That note on the floor. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Okay, so, I mean, this is a safe room, so that's good. But we need to go out and find a gargoyle somewhere. Is it over there? It's not around me, obviously. I just can't think where it would be, and with the limited health that I've got and food, I really can't be bothered travelling all the way back to just grab some food. We've done the one central to here, haven't we? So maybe up here? I don't know. Let's have a look. I'm looking around every corner. I said he wasn't even here, and he's right here. Right, we're going to have to lure this dude elsewhere, because right here is not an ideal spot for him to be, because we're going to get smacked by that light, that shadow stuff. We haven't got a pedestal there, which is really annoying. We have got one over here if this guy will follow us so far. Yes, he's coming. That's very good. Come on, bro. A little further, please. For goodness. Right, I'm going to have to take this, aren't I? Take this and move it up here. come on. Okay, yep, we're going to remove it. Run, 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 run. Come on. Get it on. There we go. Right, now I should be able to grab this dude, drag him all the way over. That's good. That is very good. I'm going to soul split this guy because we need some health particularly badly. Okay, this is good. Okay, so he's gone as well now, which means all of them are dead, and we can head back to the arsenal, which was right down to the south, and fix this stuff up, really. So we're going to have to be quick. We'll go straight across because we've got a light source there, which will destroy our stack, which is on us now. Okay, so that's cleared that stack. We've got another one down here that we can just run all the way to, and hopefully we'll only get hit by one stack of this damage, maybe two if we're unfortunate. Looking like two. Oh no, we're good. Cool. So we're fine here. We've got surge back for when we need it. We just need to run all the way south, right to the bottom. Thankfully, I think that first one we did, the shadow one, was the hardest one, because that was miles off. That was such a nightmare. But we seem kind of fine now. Get me in this light quickly. Okay, that's gotten rid of our stacks. There's another light here. Goodness me. This has been a really interesting quest. It's been a little bit tedious at times, like with that puzzle, not realising what I was doing wrong, but that's kind of on me really, isn't it? Right, we'll take this ward. Brilliant. I believe that's everything we need to do in terms of fighting as well. It said that we'd have to fight some gargoyles and that we'd have to fight something else as well, like a guardian thing, and that's what we've done. So it's seeming hopeful that we don't have to fight anything else. And there, hopefully we don't have to go out there ever again. Azanadra, take this thing off of me now, please, for goodness sake. Yep, hand it in. Who have we got coming through next? Ah, thank you for accepting the call, Armadillo. I'm sure you must be sick of war by now, but have you brought no forces? I would always rally to the defence of a just cause, however I refuse to put the Avian Sea through yet another war. Our numbers are few enough, and we could evacuate back to Abena, should the direst of consequences come to pass. If we fail here, I doubt anywhere will be safe, not even the Abyss this time. Perhaps, but at least they would have time to say their goodbyes and live out their final days in peace. As their god, why would you not lead them in this? There is more to being a leader than being a general. As a follower of Zaros, are you yourself not sick of the endless infighting of gods? I do what is needed of me. But what of your own needs? I have needed nothing since taking up Zaros' banner. Kriara insists on joining me, a request I could not deny him. He shall join us all shortly. He has survived countless wars, followed my orders without question for centuries. I wish for him to return home to his family on Abena, but such is the crutch of loyalty, the burden of godhood, a thing I suppose you must learn for yourself now, count among our number. So, these are the elder god young. I will do what I can to keep them in stasis. You know, this is counter to the nesting instinct of my people, to keep these eggs from hatching as opposed to nurturing them. These are no Avian Sea. No, that is all too evident. Ben Yorks, the final ward is in place, now let us figure out the rest of our defence. Okay, what is the rest of our defence then? I'm going to speak with Azanadra. What further preparations are needed? We must now marshal whatever military forces we have, build physical barricades and prepare the staging area to the north. How long do you think such defences will hold? Perhaps I can answer. Oh wow, Kerapak. He's like a ghost, isn't he? Like a shadow. They will not. Kerapak. Fear not, it is just a projection. Oh, but fear is precisely what you should feel. The destroyers know what you are planning and they are most displeased. Are you here to help us? Given the choice, I would, but choice is something you have taken from me, Ben Yorks. I am Jazz's agent now. This is your doing, World Guardian. As we speak, my forces gather. We shall break through into this dead city soon enough. Time is not without a sense of irony, I see. When last we met, you were the pawn of the elders employed to ruin my plans. Now our roles are reversed. You don't have to do this, Karapak. You hate the Elder Gods. While I may not want to do this, I must. Though I do admit I will gain a small semblance of satisfaction from watching the light leave your eyes, Ben Yorks. By all means, continue with your futile plans. My sleeping army are knocking at your door. This cathedral shall fall. It is merely a matter of time. Well, so this plan was entirely useless. Not so. We know they are coming now, and it at least confirms the elders don't plan a direct attack. They are using Karapak as a proxy. That means we can hold out. So they send a lone dragonkin. This hardly needed all as gods now, did it? The dragonkin are no joke. Karapak alone would be no pushover. He is also the Needle's avatar. He has control over time. Alone, he could probably kill every single one of us without breaking a sweat. Besides, he said forces, plural. He's not alone. Who would he be with? He doesn't exactly have any friends, and I imagine him a prior to the other dragonkin these days. He's a proxy of Jazz. What forces could they not muster if they wanted? Fair point. He said sleeping army. Could he mean the Node and dragonkin? That would be the logical conclusion. Still, we are in the dark here, only figuratively speaking, at least thanks to Ben Yorks' efforts. I helped too. Hey, don't forget me. You can't have light without shadow. You can if you have enough light. Ben Yorks, you've gone quiet. Oh, nothing, just lost in my thoughts. Fine, what's next? We need to coordinate, and quickly. There is no more time for petty disputes and squabbling. We have no choice but to mount a unified defence here. If we do not stand together, all will be lost. That will require a clear voice to lead us, one that does not sway them, as mine might. I take myself out of contention. Don't look at me, I'm not doing it. It has to be us, silly. It always has to be us. I, as an Ardra, should do it. What, me? Oh, this should be fun. I'm so glad I showed up for this. Sure, I'll back that play. This cathedral is his old stomping ground. He knows it better than anyone else here. Plus, he's the newest god among us, and we're needed to drain the eggs. But while it pains me to be in agreement with Zamorak, I too support this choice. Good, then it is settled. We four will siphon Anima away from the eggs, as Ardra will organise our ground forces in preparation for Karapak's arrival. I will not let you down. Good job, Figurine isn't here for this. He would be a voice of dissent. Don't forget, he's still out there, somewhere helping us. He'll come through, I know it. What should I do? Leave the martial defences to me, Ben Yorks. We will hold the elders back for as long as we can. Time enough for you to do what you were made for, World Guardian. I place my faith in you. Well, I don't know if I succeeded in repairing the damage to our relationship, but you have certainly succeeded in preparing our defences here. There are many tribulations ahead. I hope these will assist you, all of us, in the struggle. Oh, brilliant, we're done! Okay. 50k Archaeology, 50k Slayer, 50k Magic, 50k Combat XP Lamp, 4 new Ancient Magic spells, plus the knowledge to restore the Pontifex Shadow Ring. Wow. Okay, Combat Lamp. Why is Agility not a combat skill, man? Come on. Combat skill, I've not really got a preference at this point. They're all, like, Prayer's pretty easy to get experience in, Summoning's not so bad, although Summoning is more resource based than Prayer, so I'm going to throw it in Summoning. There we are. Just because I can AFK at the Vias with Prayer and just smash that up if ever I wanted to go for 120. I mean, all those skills are 99 anyway, so it's not really a big issue. I'm going to have a big stretch. Oh, well. That's that quest done. I really can't wait for the next part. I think it's going to be super interesting. I'm very excited for it. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching all the way through. I consider this to be more of like something that you watch while you play rather than sitting down and just watching me for 2 hours not know what I'm doing in a quest. But if you like the format of this video, please let me know. It's something that I could do going forwards. I think going forwards, if I do this, I'm probably going to have to start waking up. I mean, I wake up early anyway, but my plan normally is to get my work done before playing RuneScape, but in this case, I'll probably end up playing RuneScape before doing work just to get, like, these videos made and stuff. But yeah, thanks for watching. When the next part comes out, I'll be sure to check it out. I mean, you'll be notified before with my update videos I do for the RuneScape updates weekly. I'm sure there'll be mentions of that in the, it'll just come up, I'm sure. But yeah, I'm going to get going. Thank you very much for watching all the way through, and I'll see you all in the next video.